Okay, welcome into tonight's SkyZhone HD Channel 1 Game of the Week. Featuring your Ashe County Huskies take on the South Caldwell Spartans. I'm Mark Hudler, and with me tonight is Will Taylor. Senior night here at Husky Stadium, Will, but Ashe County's taking on a very tough South Caldwell team. Of course, you got 1-6 against 6-1, so going to be a tough night for the Huskies. We'll get right into our Ashe County Ford keys to the game. Will and me, as always, Ashe County, especially this year, it just seems like they got to cut down on mistakes and just play better football and finish drive.
Absolutely, they have to cut down the mistakes tonight with this heavy run team. They're going to try to shoot the clock up. They got to get started early. They got to get momentum early. This is a big. Talking to the coaching staff this week, this is the biggest team they're going to play all year, and it's across the board. Great big tight ends, great big offensive linemen. They're going to have to get started early, get them on their toes.
Yeah, and of course, keys for South Caldwell. Will, you pretty much touched on that. They just want to pound the football. I mean, that's pretty much what they've done all year, and they've been very successful at it.
Yeah, that's been a story for in this new conference. Huskies played is they run heavy on their conference, and the big player to watch for South Caldwell tonight is Jackson Wilkerson. He's a running back. He's leading the team in touches and in rushing yards. If Huskies going to have success on defense, they have to start slowing him down.
And that is also our Dr. Pepper player of the game that we would have our players to watch, because we'll knock that out. South Caldwell. And as far as for us, I'm going with Henry Brenniger. He's just senior. I coached the kid. I like the kid, and I hope he has a big senior.
Yeah, I hope he does. Another one to watch is Andrew Peterson. He's another senior we're talking about. He's the fastest kid on the team. He's playing that outside linebacker spot, trying to keep this run game contained. He's going to have a big game if we're going to be successful.
So, we'll get right into it. Will, here's the kickoff. The ball is up, and he just pooches it here. So it is short. South Caldwell did win the toss and receive the kickoff. With the pooch kick, pretty good coverage, though. He's going to end up with some good. The Spartans are going to come out here and have some good field position to start here, Will.
Yeah, just like you said, it's a little pooch kick, and they got a good return. We got a good job game tackling, getting him down and limit as much as he can get.
So it does look like, of course, no scoreboard again here tonight, but we are in the first quarter. We'll try to keep up with the time best we can. It does look like that the Spartans are going to start on their own. We're going to call it their 44-yard line here. Toss sweep. Does get a little run room to the outside. It looks like, and if I'm not mistaken, is that Matthew Peterson playing linebacker?
Yeah, we talking to the coaching staff before the game. We're thinking linebacker tonight had two injuries from Lucas Spencer and Matthew Mullins, the two starting linebackers. So we're shuffling people around trying to get some good athletes as possible.
Yeah, so didn't know that. Spartans do pick up the first down on their first play from scrimmage. Got it down to the Huskies' 45-yard line. Dive or right off the tackle once again, and it looks like that that was Matthew Peterson playing defense. It's a flag on the play that makes another tackle, but I do believe we're going to have a hold. That one's coming back.
That's what it looked like from up here. And there, South Caldwell makes no bones about it. They don't try to do anything fancy. It's downhill power and ISO, and it's just downhill football is what they're trying to play. And the Huskies caught a break there on the hold. And this South Caldwell team, they've been known to have some shoot themselves in the foot. They can be sloppy at times, maybe even a little dirty at times. But Huskies probably benefit from some penalties now, I believe.
Well, you got to take advantage of them. The Huskies, get them behind the chains, and they've had a hard time getting this defense off the field here lately. But that's a big one there. Going to take it out. Of course, they're going to replay first down, and that's going to take the ball all the way back to the Spartans' 37-yard line. And that's going to be the first. That's about 30 yards.
Yeah, we talked about it for the past 2 weeks. field on when they get them behind the chains. Keep them behind the chains. Get off the field.
Especially this far. So, of course, like you said, Caldwell lined up now. Looks like we're going to have a early timeout here by. Nope, looks like it's by the official. Looks like they're having maybe something wrong with the time here, but it is an official timeout here early. So we'll, of course, just start here. Of course, we do not have a clock again tonight, but we will try to keep up with the score and everything the best we can here, but don't know what's going to look like. The official's having, maybe with his timepiece, also having a hard time here, so got a little small delay here. But this Husky defense, like we've talked about, it's going to be first down in about, let's see here, about 28 yards. And really, you really have to get off the field right here. You have to stop them and like we said, get the early momentum and then see if this offense can play well and finish the drives. They played well last week in spots, but they just could not. They shot themselves in the foot, but looks like we are getting ready to get back to play here. We did come over and tell Coach Hampton something going to the other side, so we'll see. I guess the back judge has got the time.
And like you talked about, just trying to get off the field. This is a run heavy, great big old team, and they're more than satisfied with just small, methodical, 4 and 5, 6 yards at a time drive. Get them, like we talked about, 1st and 30. This is time to get them off the field.
Yeah, we can't give them the chunk plays. Little close to this side, and he's got room, and boy, he slipped down right there. I think we might have got him to the ground, but that's a pretty good way to start to get back. He gained about 15 yards there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we got him on the ground or the turf monster got him on the ground. That's that was just old, like we talked about, old school power and that great big offensive line. They just creating holes for him right there.
Yeah, that looked like the old if anybody's out there listening, some of them will know this. The old Green Bay Packers sweep there, pulling both linemen, 2 backs, and everything right there. That was. So it's second, and that got it all the way back up to about, we'll call it 16. Spartans with the ball first here, dive up the middle, and the Huskies do a good job right there, holding to about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, good job by the far side defensive end right there. We don't know if we've got his name or not. He done a good job just sealing the edge, and you hit it.
Yeah, up here tonight, up top, it's hard to look at rosters and everything, but we got 3rd and 11 here. Of course, South Caldwell on Ashe County's side of the field. Big play right here for this Husky defense. Be interesting to see. Of course, they don't pass a whole lot, but it's be interesting. They're going to dive play up the middle. He's got a little hole. He breaks a few tackles, and he's going to fight down for a first down. Picks up. He needed 11, and he got about 13.
We've talked about it. It has been. It's the story of the year. Not being able to get off the field, getting teams behind the chains, teams shooting themselves in the foot, and we just can't seem to get off the field on 3rd down.
We're not taking advantage of the opportunities sometimes. Well, that is the sign of a young team, which it is senior night here tonight. We'll get to them seniors as the ball game goes on. South Caldwell with the first down. Looking nose, just quarterback sweep. Offside, and he has a big run down for about 11 yards there. And I tell you, don't know who it was from South Caldwell there, but he gets a good block on our corner over there.
Yeah, they do a hell of a job blocking up and on the outside. They're very well coached, it looks like.
So Spartans 1st and 10 have got the ball down to the Huskies 22-yard line on their opening drive of the night here in the first quarter. Got their 2-back set tight, got 2 tight ends, and takes the snap under center, just running that sweep once again to the far side over there, and they're going to pick up about 4 yards. They love it.
Yeah, it's the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and that's what they've done so far. It's just, old school power football, they're getting get people out in front. Running backs are making cuts. We just got to do a better job taking on the lead blocks right now.
And as talking to Coach Piscopo and some of them this week, and like you mentioned, they are big up front. But here do have it, Spartans opening drive of the night. They're 2nd and 6. Under center goes. He hands the ball off. That's just I formation there, and that's a pretty nice tackle there by, I believe that's Tanner. Tanner Poe right there. He makes it, I think, maybe a touchdown saving tackle right there.
Oh, it was. There wasn't nobody behind Tanner. He done a good job standing the ground. That's a great big youngin' that's running the ball. And he stood in there and delivered a pretty good shot to him on that tackle.
Of course, it's definitely here with the Spartans have drug the ball down to the Huskies. Looks like 13-yard line. 3rd and short. We'll call it a yard for the Spartans. Turns. His quarterback's going to keep it. He's just going to go off the right side there, and he is going to be close. We'll see what the officials do here. He's going to call it a touchdown. He does dive for that pylon, Will, and that's just about a 12-yard touchdown run right there.
Yeah, the inside that we talk about being, some guys out of spots playing linebackers tonight, and right there the middle linebacker got sucked in, and the quarterback just made him miss.
So the Spartans here in the first quarter, early in the first quarter, line up for the, looks like they're going to try the 2-point conversion here for the extra point. In the shotgun this time. Little read option. He is going to throw the ball in the corner, and he ends up, and that falls short. So, hey, that's a big hold, and we talk about it a lot. That's a big 2 points not got right there.
Yeah, that's those 2-point conversions can be the difference in winning and losing the game, and it's a good stop right there. South Caldwell does not pass a whole lot, but when they do, they run a lot of real short RPO type passes. They got 2 6'4" tight ends that I can throw it to, and we saw right there quarterback just missed the throw.
He was open. So here early in the first quarter, South Caldwell opens on their first drive with a nice long drive. Went about 60 yards there, I guess, Will, and paid in with a touchdown run and missed the extra point. So the Huskies here are getting ready to receive the football for their first time. So we'll see here if this Husky offense can answer.
And we talked about it before the game. We got to start with some momentum out on offense. I believe we got some better athletes outside than they do, and they're going to run some cover 3, just bare bones cover 3 on defense. Hopefully we can get going early and Thompson can light them up.
Yep, and so there is 7 minutes left in the first quarter, so they're opening drive. But here we go. We got the Spartans teeing it up. The Huskies looking to receive the football. First time tonight. And it is, I believe, SD's back for the Huskies. He is flanked by, I believe, Mr. Canyon Pennington and also by Cesar Martinez. Waiting on the referee to get ready for play signal. And so here we go. Ball is ready for play. The kick is up. Looks like Pennington's going to come down with it. He's coming up the field here, and he's going to be brought down at about, we'll see where they mark him here. Will, not bad field position here, and then, like you said, this Husky offense got to come out and score some points.
And it's going to start up front tonight. As big as this defensive line is from from South Caldwell, the offensive line's going to hold up and give them some time.
So here we go. Huskies 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Thompson, of course, in the gun. He's looking to throw right off the bat, and he throws it out, and there is nobody looking there. So Don't know, a little miscommunication right there, and it just falls incomplete.
Yeah, and that's just all it was. Like you said, it was a miscommunication there to start with, and what can you say? That's all it was.
Looked like he had the out right there. So that brings up 2nd and 10. Huskies from their 34-yard line. He does move Matthew Peterson, flanks Thompson in the backfield. He gets the snap here. He is trying to get outside. He gets a little running room over there, Wilden. Pretty tough there. He's gets about 4 or 5 yards. Looks like maybe wanting a late hit over there, but no flags, I don't believe.
Yeah, it looked like a late hit from up here, but a good job by the right side of the offensive line, getting the defensive end sealed off and giving Peterson some running room.
I think, so here we are, big 3rd down play here early for the Huskies from their own 39-yard line, 4th and about 5, or 3rd and 5, excuse me. Thompson in the gun, trips up top, looking to throw the out to Kenyon, and that ball is just overthrown, and maybe the wind got it a little bit, but this falls incomplete, so not what Ashe needed on their opening drive offensively, so it's going to force a punt here.
That was the last thing that they needed right there, and I hope we'll blame that on the wind. It is windy here tonight at Husky Stadium, and had a man wide open. The outside linebacker fell down, and he was wide open. Just wind caught the ball.
So here we go. Manny Alvarez on the punt from his own 39-yard line. He's got a punt up, and it's not a very good punt there. Short there. Gets, let's see where they're marking. They're going to mark it out at South Caldwell's 40-yard line. So South Caldwell will come back out with their opening drive here. And the Huskies, sort of last week, they got way behind, and then they settled in and started playing. They need to start playing some football right now on this 2nd drive.
This is a big drive to start the game. You can't go down 2 scores with a team like as big and physical and run heavy as this team is. They're more willing to shoot a clock up and not give you that many opportunities on offense trying to score.
And like we mentioned, of course, this is a 6-1 South Caldwell football team. Of course, Ashe County, very young football team, 1-6 on the season. Here, so waiting here for the officials to mark it. Here we go, ready for play here. And Caldwell under center here on their 2nd drive, starting from their own 40-yard line. They're in the gun this time. Snap is quarterback in number 22 is running over the other side there, and he's going to fight hard for about 6 yards there, Will.
Jackson Wilkerson on the carry.
That was Jackson Wilkerson on the carry.
And then that was our player from over there to watch. He's we talked about it before the game. Us want to have any success on defense, it starts with off of him.
Yeah, that's a pretty tough run right there. Shifty kid too. So of course, nice game, brings up 2nd and 4 for the South Caldwell Spartans here, and moved the ball up to their own 47-yard line. Little quarterback power here, and he's going to get to the outside. Maybe goes for his feet there, and that's a great open field tackle there by
Will Connor on the carry, brought up by number 80, Colin Estes.
Estes made a great tackle right there.
He did. It was a saving tackle. With this wing T offense, they do a lot of misdirection. It can be hard to find the ball, and I wasn't sure who had to start the play, and with when you're not sure where the ball is, and they've got pulling guards getting in front of the guy who does have the ball, it's hard to stop.
Execute very well. 1st and 10 again for the Spartans here. 5 minutes left to go here in the 1st quarter at Husky Stadium. Ashe needs to get set here defensively. Turn, he gives it to Jackson, I believe, once again, and he just powers up the middle for a nice 8-yard gain.
Wilkerson on the carry.
Wilkerson, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then good job that big offensive line from South Caldwell opening him up a hole. And
And I tell you, and like you said, they're big, and they're physical, and I tell you, they don't stop till the whistle blows. So that's going to bring up another 2nd and 3 here, I'm going to call it. They have got the ball down to the Huskies' 30-yard line. Still here in the first quarter. Have they changed quarterbacks on us there? Number 3 looks like he's in at quarterback. Maybe he's looking like he's going to try to throw the football. He throws it out to number 11 there, the tight end, like you said, Will, in a nice 7-8 yard gain there.
Number 11, Nick Everhart.
Nick Everhart there. Flag on the play. Going to have a hold against the Spartans, so there's another break for the Huskies, and they need to take advantage of it.
And we talked about a little bit before the game started. Their main 2 targets, these 2 great big tight ends they got. One's about 6'3", and the other one's about 6'4", and they South Caldwell's got. They're big. They are big everywhere. Not just at the offensive line. They're just big in general.
You're exactly right. But that is a big, costly penalty there. Want to move the ball. They had the ball down inside the 20-yard line there, and don't move it all the way back to the 40-yard line, bringing up 2nd and 12 for the Spartans. This Husky defense just needs to find some way to get a stop here and get off the field. The snap gives to Wilkerson. Once again, he's going down the sidelines there, and it looks like I think he's going to get enough for a first down, but pretty good hit. I can't tell who got there. Looks like Matthew Peterson again on the stop.
Yeah, and that's about the 34th tackle Peterson's had to start the game.
Oh, I mean, it ain't that the Huskies don't play Peterson because he wouldn't help them on defense, but he's more valuable to them in the backfield. So
absolutely, he's probably one of the best athletes, if not the best athlete. Huskies got on the team, and he can play a multitude of positions. It ain't just because he can't play linebacker.
Here we go. South Caldwell 3rd and about 3. It looks like there's going to be another hold penalty here. And now close to a first count, but we'll see what the flag is.
And we hit on it a little bit. South Caldwell will shoot themselves in the foot. They'll have penalties. And hopefully, this Husky defense will take advantage of it.
Oh yeah, another old penalty here. Definitely, they've on their last drive that they ended up finishing with the touchdown, they still had, like you said, 2 or 3 holding penalties on them. So another break here for us. That's going to push it back. Make it 3rd and about 14 here, and it pushes the ball all the way back to the 43-yard line. So here we go here, Will, and they got to have a stop here. Probably 2 down territory. It might depend on what they do here, but of course in the gun this time with 2 backs. They fake the handoff. They're looking for the throw deep, and he's got a man, and he just overthrows him. I mean, if he puts that ball, just takes a little off that football, they at least got a first down there. So 4th down here, let's see if the Spartans decide to go for it. Now they're going to pin them.
Yeah, we talk about they run that wing T offense, and most of the time these wing T quarterbacks aren't accustomed to throwing, and it showed so far when they've attempted to throw. They hadn't completed any so far, but they're just not near as successful as it is. They are running the ball.
So let's see here, Spartans 4th and 14, and they do decide to punt here. Going to try to pin the Huskies deep, and that's a good big stop for this Husky offense to force a punt here on the 2nd drive. Looks like it is a fake here. Little razzle-dazzle, but the Huskies, I believe, are going to get him down. And, I tell you, it was a battle, but we got him to the ground. It's going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot here, Will.
Isaiah Harris.
I just, like you said, a little razzle-dazzle, the little fake punt reverse, and it looks like they've given them the first down.
Man, I'm going to tell you what. And now, Will, we are a long ways away from that all the way on the other side of the field, but I just do not believe you got there. I thought he was about 2 yards short, actually. They give him a bounce there, but anyway, Spartans pull out the fake punt and get a huge first down here to keep the drive alive.
And like you talked about, I don't believe the spot done the Huskies any favors, but it's got to bug your neck up on defense.
So here we have a penalty. I believe it's going to be offsides on Caldwell. No, we're getting it against the Huskies this time, so it's going to be first and 5.
Caldwell.
Pretty
Offside penalty called against Ashe County.
pretty gutsy call there by South Caldwell coaches.
Yeah, you got to give South Caldwell's coach some credit on that one. That's, I mean, if you don't get it right there, you get the Huskies ball back in pretty good field position. And what can you say?
And hey, not to get on the officials too bad, we had him stopped in the backfield, so we got to bring him to the ground right there. So after the penalty, it's first and 5, South Caldwell. Hand the ball off once again to Wilkerson. He is trying to get outside. He's moving a little. Good job there by some gang tackling by Ashe County. Another flag on the play.
And Huskies going to bring this kid down. They're going to have to gang tackle. It showed so far one guy that's going to be able to bring it down tonight.
I tell you what, unless I'm mistaken, we've had 3 consecutive plays and 3 consecutive penalties. And I tell you, I don't know. Is it going to be another holding call here? Looks like he was talking to the Huskies. He's pointing that way. A little chippy here early, here in the first quarter. Of course, the scoreboard is out here at Ashe County Stadium, so we'll have to give you updates on the time when we can. We do know the score is 6-0 South Caldwell here in the first quarter.
And looks like it's going to be a holding penalty on South Caldwell. And we've, like I said, about 3 plays and 3 penalties so far. It's been a sloppy game up front so far for South Caldwell.
It sure has. I mean,
Holding penalty called against South Caldwell.
but I tell you, Ashe has got to take advantage of this. It just slows the ball game down.
Personal foul penalty called against Ashe County.
Okay, so what we had 2 flags there. Okay. So now that's going to take it down. This is going to end up giving South Caldwell a first down. And if it's a live ball, dead ball, they've done that right. They marked the holding penalty off. Then they marked the personal foul penalty off. And Ashe County's giving them a first down here. So South Caldwell's got the ball down to the 12-yard line here. Ashe County's 12-yard lines. First and 10 here, Will. They got to see if they can bow their neck after we thought we had a stop. So gives it to Wilkerson. Ball is loose. And the Huskies come up with a big fumble right there. A huge turnover.
Oh, absolutely. It was a huge play. This gives Huskies, this gives Thompson, these boys, a chance to go down the field and tie the game up. That's a huge play for the Husky defense.
Hey, this defense, we've sort of been hard on them. That's 2 straight possessions that they've held this team out of the end zone here. So give them some credit, cause a turnover right there. This offense has got to, you got to play complementary football. This offense has got to move the football and get some first downs, Will. At least let the defense rest a little.
Yeah, they got to. They have to keep the defense off the field just for a little bit to start the game.
First and 10. Huskies start from their own 10-yard line after a big fumble recovery. Peterson gets the ball. He's up the middle. He's going to get about 9 yards right there. So that's a good start.
Ball up near the 20-yard line.
Good start there to the drive.
That's a good job by Peterson. A good job by the offensive line for Huskies up front. Giving him a hole, and he hit it wide open.
He sure did. Brings it 2nd and 1. Huskies in their 2-by-2 set. Thompson gets the snap. He's looking to throw. Throws it, and it is a little high, and that ball was almost interception. That ball just sailed on him there a little bit. That out route is open there. He just sails the ball a little bit.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back out routes he's attempted. The wind is blowing a little bit here, but I believe that one just sailed on. Just got away from it a little bit.
We'll see the flag there sort of blowing across the stadium here. So Thompson 3rd and 1. Waiting on the snap here. He gets it. He hands the ball to Peterson, and Peterson is going to be awful close to a first down there. Oh, yeah, looks like it gets a good spot there. It gets about 2 yards, actually. So good job. Huskies moved the chains right there. That's the start. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, just
That is good for you.
like we talked about at the start of the game, just got to build a little bit of momentum, and it starts getting that first down. And Peterson done a good job. Just not trying to do too much, just taking what he could get. And it was just enough for the first down.
So here we go. Thompson in the gun, got trips up top. He's looking to throw the football, gets it out to Peterson, and it is incomplete. So the Huskies have moved the ball up to about their own 23-yard line there. So going to bring up 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Just another ball that sailed on Thompson again. Just overthrew him.
Yep, just a little jacked up or whatever this wind. The wind's going to be a factor. So Huskies are in the gun. Of course, got their two-back set in now. Looks like Peterson and Rowland in the backfield. Hands the ball off to Peterson. He finds nothing in the middle. He gets it outside. He is up to the 30. He's not going to go the whole way. And that's just a dirty hit right there. I hate to say it, but we got flags everywhere. We got flags everywhere on that play. Great job by Peterson there to get outside, get about 30 yards. They're going to tack on 15.
Yeah, it's a great run by Peterson. Like you said, it was a dirty hit, and we hit on it a little bit before the game. South Caldwell has, in this season, they've had their fair share of personal fouls, late hits, and we're glad that Peterson didn't get hurt. It was a dirty hit.
Absolutely. Of course, when you're absolutely off the grass and on the purple paddings that they have here, that was pretty bad. So anyway, here, see if he can pump it up here. Huskies looking to get some momentum here to score. Nice job by Peterson bouncing that thing. The officials are huddled up here talking about what's going on here. Of course, I don't know if they can hear, but these Husky fans are definitely fired up about that. So we got a dead ball personal foul against, looked like it was number 6 for South Caldwell. So that's going to be tacked on in the run. So Huskies have got to finish the drive right here. Going to have very good field position here.
I'll bring the ball down to the 34-yard line.
They've worked it down to South Caldwell's 33-yard line here, Will. Let's see how the Huskies react to that. See what happens after that little, I would call it controversy, a late hit, whatever. Of course, Thompson's got his crew back up to the line here. Single back is Peterson, got trips up top and got Pennington down here to the bottom side. Hands it once again to Peterson. He is going to be stopped in the backfield this time for about a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, just nothing there for Peterson. No hole for Peterson to run to, and it looks like he's still down on the field right now.
Yeah, and I tell you, man, and I mean, I ain't making excuses because it's the same for both teams. That looks like that's going to end the first quarter, and I'll finish my thought here with Peterson being down. The field is slippery. He didn't have real good footing, but I tell you, Will, we're going to take a break here from SkyZone HD Game of the Week. At the end of the first quarter, it is South Caldwell Spartans 6, Ashe County 0.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
Welcome back into the SkyZone HD Game of the Week. Get ready to start the second quarter here. Will Ashe on the move. Down 6-0 here. Thompson is in the shotgun. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Got the seam in almost brought down by. That's great rule there.
Pass incomplete.
Wasn't a great throw, but a very catchable ball by Graybill. That's he has to bring that one in.
Hey, the receivers have got to help that quarterback sometimes, and that quarterback's got to help that receiver. So it's a team game. But anyway, big third down play here. Huskies need to do this drive by to try to get some points on the board. It's third and about 14 here. Thompson, of course, in the gun. He's getting a little pressure. He moves up. He's got some room to run, and he is going to go out about 2 yards short of the first down. This is 2-down territory right here. That's a good job by Thompson right there. That's a smart play, heady play there by Wesley.
Yeah, this is a great play by Thompson. Everybody was covered. He had pressure in his face and just rolled out and took what he could get. Didn't try to force nothing. And gives his team now a chance to get the first down.
Yeah, everybody was covered, got away from the pressure, seen he had some green grass in front of him, and then that kid's very athletic and makes it a very manageable 4th and 1 here. Huskies have got the ball down to their 29-yard line to hand the ball to Rolling, and he got a big hole, and he breaks it up the middle for about 10 yards right there, and a big pickup there by this Husky offense.
It's a great run by Rolling right there. He's going to have to toe the rock tonight with after going down with look like a leg injury at the end of the first quarter. So now Drew's going to be a big player in this game. He's going to have to toe the rock.
So here we are. Huskies been down here a lot this year, and they really need to finish the drive here. Of course, in the red zone, looks they're down to about the 14-yard line here. Spartans' 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's got that out, and I'm telling you what, that's right on the money right there. Maybe the wind's affecting that ball going the other way a little more, Will, but Thompson, good rhythm throw there. It's going to be a first down, so the Huskies got the ball. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line here.
Yeah, it's a great throw and a great route. Thompson put it right in his numbers. That's just a great throw by Thompson.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, that's a bread and butter play in this offense for Ashe County. Has been for years. So here we go with the, I think they don't call it the out anymore. That's what they called it back in my day. I think it's the hits is what they call it now. Thompson's got him in the gun, rolling in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, he hands it off to Roland, fakes the pass out here, and Roland's going to pound that ball in the end zone, looks like to me. Now we got a signal. So this Ashe County Husky team is here early in the second quarter, come back down here, and great drive right there, and tied this football game up. Going to see if we can kick an extra point here and take the lead here.
Great job up front. Rolling had a big hole to run through, and he hit it wide open. Just got downhill and ran hard. This is great job all around by the offense on that play.
Okay, Martinez on the hold for the extra point. Of course, Manny Alvarez on to kick it. The kick is up, and it is no good. Hard to tell from this angle. But anyway, so the Huskies have come down and tied the score up here 6-6 in the second quarter. We will take another look at that 3-yard touchdown run by Drew Rowland on our green excavating instant replay. Okay, your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. The Huskies went 90 yards in 11 plays. Ended in a 3-yard touchdown run from Drew Rowland. The extra point kick was no good. That is your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. So we'll get here, of course, I think that is very big play there, or a big drive by this Husky team. We talked about momentum. I thought there early South Caldwell was going to put this thing away really early. And like you talked about in the pregame, sloppy football by South Caldwell. This Husky team took advantage, and they've tied this thing up. Of course, there's a lot of football to be played here, but Coach Hampton's got to be pretty happy with his football team right now.
That was a huge drive by the Huskies. I mean, in this offense, it's more often than not, it relies on these quick hitters and breaking out long runs. But I mean, 11 play, march down the field, just a great drive by the offense. Hampton has to be thrilled with how they're playing so far.
Alvarez with the little pooch kick once again. It's scooped up there by a short guy for Wes Caldwell, and we finally get down there, and I think that is that Mr. Rowland again, or is that Trent Trivet? That's Trent Trivet down making a stop here for the Husky kickoff team. Going to have pretty good field goal. But now, last two times this Husky team's been out here, the Spartans have made some yardage, but they have got off the field without giving up any points.
Yeah, they're bend but don't break's been the motto so far for the defense. It's working out well so far, and it's the game's getting a little bit of chippy, a little shoving, little extracurriculars after the whistle. Hope that doesn't. Hopefully the Huskies can.
Here we go, give it to Wilkerson. He is up the far side, and he's going to pick up about 17 yards right there today. Once again, that little sweep, buck sweep, whatever, they really execute that play well.
Yeah, they're pulling both the guards and bringing the fullback and getting their best player behind them. And it's a student body left and student body right so far. They're pulling everybody they got.
Nice job there by the Spartan offense. Of course, they do get the ball down to the Huskies' 44-yard line. Spartans are in the gun this time with two backs. He looks ahead and he's going to fake and he's going to go to the weak side there. That's I tell you, pretty good job by can't tell who was tackled him there, but he done a pretty good job not to give up a much bigger play.
Yeah, from when the play started, it looked like he had a lot of green grass in front of him, but good job by that backside corner, I believe is who it was, just drive him out of bounds and probably made a touchdown saving play.
That'd be Andrew Peterson over there, I guess, one of those seniors. So that's going to bring up second down here for the Spartans. They do have the football in Husky territory. So the Spartans do go under center this time. I'm going to give it to Wilkerson, I believe, again. Right off tackle, and he's got a big hole. He makes a cut. And he gets the ball down to the 20-yard line there. And another South Caldwell first down.
That'll be good for a first down.
We do have penalty flags on the play once again. And we have a block behind the play penalty. That has been a point of emphasis the last 2 or 3 years. So South Caldwell with another mistake, Will.
With the clock not working tonight,
Personal foul penalty called against South Caldwell.
With the clock not working, we're not sure how much time we got left, but we bow up and get stopped right here.
That's a huge penalty. They had the football down to the Huskies' 34-yard line. That brings it all the way back to the 50. Also makes it second and about, let's call it, about 17 here. Excuse me, the Spartans are in the gun. Give the ball to Wilkerson on the far side, and that get him to the ground there. That is a great job. Good tackle right there. Who is that?
Wilkerson on the carry. Number.
And I look like Freeman Levin's on the carry.
Yep. Number 55. Them numbers are hard to read. I believe it's 55.
Would be third down situation.
Great job there. So third, and I'm going to say he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. I'm going to call it 17 here.
And it's a great job by the linebacker right there filling the hole, and this is where the Huskies have to get off the field. This is a big play.
He holds it, looking to throw. He's got a man open, and they're going to connect the pass, and they needed 17, and they got 18 to wheel.
Yeah, we talked about they they've not been successful passing the ball so far tonight. That's the first one they've hit, and that it couldn't have come at a more unopportune time for the Huskies.
Oh, yeah. Big, like we say, need to get off the field, and big conversion there for the Spartans to keep a drive alive. Have the football down to the Huskies' 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Give the ball once again, buck sweep to this side, and it is Wilkerson once again, and he's going to pick up about 7-8 yards right there.
And, we talked about it before the game started. He's been their offense tonight, and he's our player to watch. He's been as good as advertised so far.
Sure has, like you said, and he's definitely a workhorse.
Yeah, he through 8 games this year, he's already had well over 100 carries, and they're feeding him tonight. And Huskies they stop him. South Caldwell hadn't shown they've had any other weapon besides him.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Spartans have moved the ball down right outside the red zone here, 21-yard line of Ashe County. Little quarterback power here. He cuts it back, and he's going to pick up about 3 or 4.
Yeah, good job by the Huskies staying disciplined, not biting on the play fake, and just doing their job, playing good team defense.
Yeah, nice job right there, Connor, the quarterback there on the keeper. For the Spartans here, they have moved the football down to the Huskies. Looks like about the 17-yard line here. We are in the second quarter. The score is tied. Ashe County 6, South Caldwell 6. Little mix-up in the backfield, but they still get the ball handed off, but he's not going to get much out of that one. That was another little bit of mistake there by South Caldwell. The Huskies, he might have got, well, they're going to give him a yard, I guess, here, but another huge 3rd down play.
Yeah, and it's, the Huskies, it's 2-down territory in South Caldwell, and Huskies need to, it's got both their necks up. They've played that bend but don't break defense the whole night, and this is testing them again. Another test for them.
So here we go, 3rd down and 3. Spartans with the football. Got it down to the Huskies' 15-yard line. Quarterback is going to boot to the other side, and he may go in. He's going in for the end zone. We do have a flag on the play.
We'll get to the end zone.
Let's see what the flag is. I didn't see a whole lot out there, but it looks like maybe a hold here.
Yeah, and if it is, I think that's the 7th or 8th holding penalty so far in the game. South Caldwell's really, if this is a holding penalty on South Caldwell, they've really shot themselves in the foot so far in the first half.
That's what it's going to be. So a hold right at the goal line. Another break here for this Husky defense. And I agree, Will. We don't keep that stat, but it's at least 7 or 8 holding penalties. So that's going to move the ball back to about where they snapped it from. So going to replay 3rd down here. So we're going to call it 3rd, and they might have ended up getting a yard out of that. So we're going to call it 3rd and 2 here. So it's 2-down territory. But man, huge if Huskies going to get a stop right here.
Absolutely, and it's the way they're running the ball is going to start up front on this Husky defense. They have to get some penetration in the backfield. Because South Caldwell's giving them all the chance in the world by shooting themselves in the foot. The Huskies need to stop right here.
So here we go. Huskies are south up to the line. Quarterback sneak trying to get that 1st down, and he is going to get that 1st down. Gets about 3 yards, and I tell you, that's a lot of push right there.
And we talked about it at the start of the game. They are big up front. And they look from it up here. We're a pretty good ways away, but that's big old youngins from South Caldwell.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely big up front and do a great job with what they're doing here. They do have the ball down to the Huskies' 7-yard line. The Huskies need a big stop here. 1st and goal for the Spartans from the Huskies' 7-yard line. Turned and gives it. Looks like from here that it may be the big fullback this time, and he just drug him into the end zone. Touchdown there, Spartans.
Here at Ashe with the carry, that is good enough to get into the end zone for a touchdown.
Like you talked about, it's just a straight give to the fullback right up the gut. He carried about 3 or 4 Huskies in the end zone with him.
A lot of push and carried him in here. Look to see what the Spartans would decide to do. Looks like they're going to bring the 2-point conversion team out once again. And I believe Will at the end, he did. He stuck that ball across there.
That's able to get across the goal line for the 2-point
so the
conversion.
2-point conversion is going to be good here.
14-6, South Caldwell.
So that does bring your score here. South Caldwell 14, Ashe County 6. But Will, not a bad time. We're without a clock again. Don't know how much time. There can't be a whole lot of time here left in the half. But I tell you, if this Husky team can get a score here, and best of my knowledge, they got all 3 timeouts. So let's see what they can come up with.
Yeah, and with we know how Coach Hampton and Coach Piscopo, their MO has been since they've started their tenure here at Ashe. They are going to be aggressive. They're not going to rest on the laurels. They're going to test this South Caldwell defense deep. South Caldwell's not really covered anybody so far. We've had a few overthrown balls, but they've not really done covered anybody to start with.
Big here. See, I wish they would give us a time update. They have been giving us a few.
4 minutes left to play in the first half.
And there you go. Ask and you shall receive here. 4 minutes left to go in the half. So more time than I thought left here in the second quarter. And this definitely Husky team needs to come, and they don't have to be in a hurry and have a nice drive here and see if they can score. Of course, SD's back in the middle, waiting on the kickoff here for the Spartans. He is flanked by Canyon Peterson and Martinez on the other side. The kick is short. Looks like it's going to be Graybill, I believe, the freshman there, maybe on the return. He's going to bring the ball back to about the Husky 42-yard line, we'll call it, Will. Now, like we said before the ball was kicked off, Husky needs to, Thompson needs to bring this offense out right here and take them down the field and score.
Absolutely, and we talked about it. They got clocked, but about 4 minutes to go. They ain't got to be in a great big hurry. They can run the ball. They can do a lot. They got all kinds of options right here, and let's see if Thompson get the ball in the end zone.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Huskies from their own 37-yard line. 4 minutes to go until the half. Thompson's in the gun. We got Trips up top, looking to throw. He gets the ball out to, looks like that is Estes there, and the ball just falls incomplete. So it brings up 2nd and 10 there.
Just all got away from Thompson right there. You know, I was talking about it. Before the drive started, they played pretty good. So far, they're playing off, trying to keep everything in front of them. There's been open receivers. We just have to
Here we go. 2nd and 10. Thompson hands the ball to Roland, and Roland's going to get about 4 or 5 yards, and we got flags everywhere. I think it's going to be the Huskies' turn to the home this time.
Yeah, the officials are really earning their paychecks so far. They've been busy this first half, and with the Huskies can't shoot themselves right here. They need to. They have to play pretty clean. Yeah, have a pretty clean drive right here.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, is holding against the Huskies, so that's going to back them up here. And it does look like that Mr. Peterson is done for the night from the way he is sitting on the bench over here. So Roland's going to get the bulk of the run. So we've got 2nd and 15 for Ashe County after the holding penalty. Thompson's in the gun. We've got Trips single up top and Roland in the backfield. Thompson looking to throw, and he throws a dart in the middle. And that's one that we got to bring down there. Of course, Poe took a big hit there, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, it's got to bring that one in. There was some traffic around him, and he may have heard footsteps right there, but it's a good throw by Thompson. And you mentioned it the drive before. The receivers going to help him out a little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So here we go, 3rd, and we're going to call it about 15. Rolling in the backfield. Trip formation for the Huskies. Send the man in motion. Thompson looking. He hits Estes on the slant, and Estes is going to be, he battles right there at the end, and he's going to get a first down. Great job by Estes there.
That was nothing but effort. Called Estes. He fought and got the Huskies the first down. He fought for 3 or 4 yards to get the first down.
And don't let me forget Mr. Thompson there. That's a great read by Thompson. Of course, up here it did look like they were going to, which they loved, that little wheel route out of the backfield. But Thompson made his read when that linebacker dropped down to that wheel route. That slant pattern right there was wide open, and he made a great read right there and put the football where it needed to go. So give Thompson some credit, and definitely give Estes there some credit for getting some good yardage after the catch and fighting for the first down right there at the end.
Yeah, it is. Now, like you talked about, it's a great read by Thompson. The Huskies their bread and butter has been that wheel route so far this year, getting it to Matthew Pearson and South Caldwell linebacker, like you talked about, broke on it. And Estes was wide open. Thompson made a great throw, hit him where he didn't have to slow down, and Estes done the rest.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Huskies got the football up to their own 48-yard line here. On the move.
After the last play, it is a first down now for
South Caldwell does have a 14-6 lead here. Trips up top this time. Send the man in motion. That is Poe in motion. He cuts up the field. Thompson looking to throw the football. He's got a hole in the middle, and he just overthrows him, and it's intercepted. It was there, and he may go. We got a flag down back here, away from the play, but that is a pick six and then overthrown football, and they take it in for a touchdown. That's a huge play. See what the flag is all about. It was way back here. All I can tell you is when I seen the flag, I looked up. We had a South Caldwell player and an Ashe player. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, just an overthrown ball there by Thompson, and he had a man open. They ran the shallow concept. He had a man open, just another overthrow, and
set back, and the safety set back here in the zone and threw it right to him. So let's see what the penalty's all about.
Against South Caldwell.
You want to call a holding penalty against South Caldwell, so take the points off the board, which is huge here. But it is a big turnover by this Husky team. And I'm like you, Will. I wish these guys would quit earning their money. They have wore some flags out tonight. They all going to have to go buy new ones at halftime. Hey, if it's there, it's there. I mean, I didn't mean that derogatory. If it's there, it's there. You got to throw the flag. So
that's the at least 10th one on South Caldwell.
And that one seemed to be way behind the play. Didn't need to be done. Unnecessary. 1st and 10, big play there. Take the points off the board. South Caldwell does snap the football. Quarterback keeps it, and he looks like he's just going, the quarterback did that football. Good fake here. Can't understand why he just trotted out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was doing right there. He, like you talked about, just kind of just trotted out of bounds.
Looked
like he was clear running room. He just didn't really run. Just kind of jogged to the sideline. Huskies caught a break right there, I believe, and
it looked weird, didn't it? It just looked weird. So Connor in the gun this time for the Spartans. This Husky team really needs to get a stop right here. Snap. He keeps it. He's looking to throw. He's got a man wide open. That's a good throw, and that's a good catch, and it's going to be down to the 1 yard line.
Pass completion number 4, J.D. Robbins. Brings the ball down to about the 3 yard line. It'll be a first and goal now for South Carolina.
Had a man wide open, and the Huskies defense can't fall asleep on this pass. That's the second one they've hit down the field there. When they try to throw it, they are trying to go deep. They ain't trying to throw no shorter medium yardage. They're trying to go deep, or they're trying to run the ball. There's no in between.
Hey, that's a good ball right there. A kid can throw the football. 1st and goal. The Spartans have got the ball down to the Huskies' 3 yard line. Give the ball to, looks like Wilkerson once again, and he's going to power into the end zone for a Spartans score.
Ashley on the carry. Just for a touchdown for South Caldwell.
A good job up front by South Caldwell. Just gave him a hold, and Wilkerson done the rest. And he's been the man so far in the first half. He's been he's been South Caldwell's offense pretty much by himself. And the quarterback's hit 2 long passes, but besides that, it's been Wilkerson right and Wilkerson left.
Absolutely, in that big offensive line up there. So the Spartans will line up for the 2-point conversion. Wilkerson in the gut. No, quarterback sweep. He is going to run a Husky player over. That was number 11 taking it in there for the 2-point conversion.
Everhart on the carry.
That was that's been the big tight end they've had all game, and he they lined him up the quarterback in the Wildcat. He, like you talked about, he just ran a Husky over and got for a 2-point conversion.
Absolutely. So, of course, here we don't have our computer scoreboard up, but here on the Miller Insurance scoreboard here at Husky Stadium, the South Caldwell Spartans have taken a 20-6 lead here over the Huskies here. Got to be late in the second half because they started last time before nuts. Can't be a whole lot of time left. Huskies got off the timeouts. We've said it before. I don't think they're going to follow.
1 minute left to play.
Oh no, that's not been Coach Hampton, Coach Biscoe's MO. They're going to try to try to be aggressive, get some points on the scoreboard, and try to make it a 1-possession game going into the half.
Absolutely, and 1 minute. They did make an announcement there. 1 minute left until the half here. So the Huskies will have the football. The kick is up. And it's going to fall. They need to get that thing. Man, you got to cover that football. Luckily, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't really know what the Husky player was doing right there. He, like you talked about, he's got to get on the ball.
South Caldwell about got a huge turnover here with a minute before the half. And as the old saying goes, if you are going to call off the dogs, it's not going to be in the first half. They could maybe tack some more points on right there. So anyway, Huskies going to start with the football here. I guess they're going to take it. I don't believe they'll make them kick it over with.
And, going into the half, Coach Hampton can't be too upset at how his team's played so far. And for the most part, they've played well. And South Caldwell's gave them plenty of chances with all the penalties they've had.
That's what you're going to be upset about.
But besides a couple errant throws, Huskies played pretty well so far.
Not bad. 1st and 10. Thompson in the gun, got a minute here until the half from his own 35-yard line to looking to throw. He's got a man in the middle, and it's another interception. And it's number 24 once again, and he's going to go in. And if there's no penalties, that's an instant replay. Did look like there was some behind the play, but that's just nobody's looking at the football right there. I don't know what happened. That's on both of them. A receiver, I don't know. That's just another weird-looking play here.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to hit the slot on the seam route. It looked like he got some separation. It was open, and this ball was placed on his outside when he was trying to get up inside the safety, and he hit. Safety was standing there, and that's like you talked about, instant replay.
It was same sideline, same kid that's there. So this time, and they don't take the points off the board, so he's going to end up with a pick 6 here, and back-to-back interceptions hurts. Little reverse, and then we're going to throw it. That's the Philly special there version of it, and there's another South Caldwell touchdown.
That's a
2-point conversion.
And that was Wilkerson again on the 2-point conversion pass, and he's ran them in. He threw one in. He's been all over the field so far for South Caldwell. That's pick 6 right there. Really hurt. Huskies had a chance to make it a 1-possession game going to the half, and that's.
If nothing else, you can't turn the football over right there in that situation. Try to get to the half and only be down 2 scores. But anyway, South Caldwell gets another big score here. And, of course, that makes the score here right before the half. South Caldwell 30, Ashe County 6.
And right now, if you're Coach Hampton, you've got to preach ball security, and you've got to take it to the half right now.
Yeah, you just got to try to get to the half. And like you say, just go in and regroup. That's a huge play. I mean, you played with them up until about the last 4 minutes of the half. And we are talking about a team that's trying to win the conference championship, 6-1.
45 seconds left to play in the first half.
There is 35 seconds left to play here in the half. South Caldwell, 2 kickoff to the Huskies. Kick is up, and it looks like that Graybill once again comes down with it, and he's brought up pretty quick here. So Huskies coming back out. About 35 seconds left until the half
Josh
here.
Poe on the kickoff return.
That was Josh Poe on the kickoff
Brings the ball
return.
up to about the 34-yard line.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ashe County 30 from their own 34-yard line with 35 seconds left until the half. Of course, South Caldwell's backing up. Thompson, of course, in the gun. Going to hand the ball off to Roland. He's going to cut it outside, cuts back in. He's got a pretty nice hole. And Roland's going to pick up about 20 yards there. Nice run by Drew Roland there.
Drew Roland on the carry.
So
Nick
now
Everhart is on the tackle.
Huskies up to the line quickly. Clock is running after the change of possessions. Thompson in the gun, 2x2 set. Looking to throw the football. A little pressure, moves to his left. Throws it back across the field. He's got Martinez wide open. Martinez catches it, and now he is down, and now the Huskies are going to get a timeout here.
You know, we talked about it before the drive started. We kind of thought the Huskies going to kind of sit on it and just go into the half. But a great run by Drew Rowan to set it up, and then a great throw by Thompson. Just great play. Just got away from the pressure, made a throw across the field, and put it on the money.
So the Huskies do take a timeout, and if I'm correct, they have 2 left.
Ashe County calls a timeout.
Tell us how much time here in a minute. 10 seconds until the half. Huskies down to South Caldwell's 21-yard line. This could be a big score here, big momentum play here for this Ashe County team, Will. And Thompson there, just to say, he moves opposite. He throws that ball. That showed his kids how strong his arm is right there. That's one of those throws that the coach is like, why are you going to throw that ball from the other half back across the field? But just shows you how strong his arm is. Good job there by Thompson. So let's see if the Huskies here in the last 10 seconds, they do have 2 timeouts left here. Let's see if they can punch this thing in here, Will.
And you talked about Thompson's arm strength. He may have one of the stronger arms Ashe County's had in a long time. He's got a cannon, and he's an athletic kid. He avoided the pressure well right there, and that's made a great play.
All right, Huskies 2-back set. Thompson from the Spartans 21-yard line. Thompson in the gun. Gets the snap. Gets a little pressure, and he don't get away. He does get the ball off, but it is knocked down right at the end. Nice, pretty strong play there by Thompson to get it off. Good defense by South Caldwell.
Yeah, and it's a great play by Thompson. He take a sack right there. You don't want to burn the time out. I know it's only has to be 4 or 5 seconds left.
I'd say this is the last play of the half if I had to guess.
Yeah, this is a great play by him to avoid the rush and just get the ball out.
Yeah, let's see here. We're assuming here we're going to have one more play until the half. Thompson is in the shotgun. We have a timeout, Ashe County, before the snap.
Timeout called by Ashe County.
So, Huskies trying to come up with something here to see if they can score here to close the half, Will.
Yeah, and they points right here would be huge for them to build a little bit of momentum going into the half and get back down to a 2-possession game.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, Huskies, like we said, it's a 6-6 ball game with about 5 minutes left until the half, and some mistakes by the Huskies, and the Spartans have taken a 30-6 lead here now. So, but Ashe County, after taking the timeout, going to have one more play until the half here, trying to get some points on the board. So the Huskies here are in their normal 2x2 set with Roland in the backfield. Thompson takes the snap, looking to throw. He steps up and he's going to go down. He gets the ball off. That's it. Okay, that is. I think that is going to end the half here. So the half is over here, Will. And at the half, Ashe County.
And that will be the end of the half.
Is behind
we have
the
Husky Vanguard Marching Band coming up with
South
their senior
Caldwell
recognitions tonight.
30-6. And we will be back here for the second half of the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
Welcome back into the SkyZone HD Channel 1 Game of the Week, featuring your Ashe County Huskies versus the South Caldwell Spartans. Getting ready to start the second half here. Of course, it's not what we wanted in the first half, Will. The Spartans do have a 30-6 lead here over the Huskies. The Huskies will receive the football to begin the second half, and they just need to try to put together a better half of football and look forward to next week.
Yeah, you know, we talked about it. They played with them for the first until the last 5-6 minutes of the half, and then it just kind of the wheels fell off of it.
Yep, it was a 6-6 ball game, and yeah, they just we had some interception stuff. So kickoff there, a little squib kick. We do fall on it there at about the 36-yard line.
For the Huskies.
So
They'll begin the second half with the ball on the 36-yard line.
So Thompson brings his Husky offense out for the first drive of the night here in the third quarter. Again, your score, South Caldwell 30, Ashe County 6. Thompson in the gun, 1st and 10, starting from his own 36-yard line. Snaps a little high, the give is to Roland, and here comes the flags on the first play. Rolling up the sideline with a real nice about 30-yard gain, and I tell you, these guys threw a lot of flags in the first half, and it looks like nothing's going to change. Going to be a hold against Ashe County after a great opening play there. Nice run by Roland for about 30 yards. It's going to bring it back here.
And you know, Drew Rowland's done a good job replacing the injured Matthew Peterson, and it's not a great run by him, but not how the Huskies want to start the second half.
Nah, the holding penalty brings it back. After a 30-yard gain by Roland there, holding penalty brings it back, so it's going to be 1st and 10. The Huskies are pushed back to about their 24-yard line, or excuse me, 27-yard line. Snap is to Roland. Roland is up the middle once again, and he stood up and finally brought down after about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, just
Roland on the carry.
Good job by Drew getting what he can get, and not this home run wasn't there, and he just stuck his nose up there and got a good 4-yard gain.
Oh yeah.
For Ashe County.
2nd and 15, Ashe County with the football. Start the second half here. It is senior night. We will get to them seniors before the night is over. Thompson back to pass, looking to throw, getting some pressure, throws a shallow route, and they read that pretty good and just covered. Looks like that's Pennington on the catch there, and he might pick up a yard right there.
Yeah, and we talked about during the first half, they're playing that cover three, let them catch in front of you and just run up and make a tackle, and that it showed right there. They ain't gonna let nothing beat them deep, and just held Pennington to a 1 or 2 yard gain.
3rd and 14. We got trips up top. Got a man in motion now. Looks like Poe went in motion running the shallow crosses. He's trying to get that ball out to, I believe that's Estes. And yeah, I mean, if you're going to do that, you're going to have to break some tackles and make some plays. Good tackling there by South Caldwell defense. So South Caldwell's come out here and looks like they're going to force a punt.
Yeah, just like you talked about, if you're going to run that, you're going to have to break some tackles. And South Caldwell's doing a good job of just keeping everything in front of them and wrapping the Husky receivers up.
Absolutely. So Manny Alvarez on the punt. See if this Husky defense can come out and get a stop here. The snap is a little high. Manny Alvarez does get it. A little pressure there. Not a bad punt. Going to take a pretty decent Husky roll there. So South Caldwell's going to come out and have pretty decent field position here. Going to have the ball at their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, just good job by Manny. He had a rusher in his face, and good job handling the pressure by him and getting the ball away and just getting the punt off. He had a guy right in his face, and good. So we'll see how the Huskies defense comes out in this second half, because defense really wasn't. I know the score is 36, but if you actually at the game, defense really has been issues. It's been middle mistakes.
It's middle mistakes. That's exactly right, and that's been a theme for the whole year. So takes the snap. Spartans there, hands it off to Wilkerson, and he might pick up 4 yards there. That's a good tackle. Looked like Andrew Peterson in on that too.
Carry, brought down by Emmanuel Olvera.
And I believe
about 4 on the play that time for the Spartans. They have the ball.
Yeah, that was Andrew Peterson and Manny Olvera, and Manny's. We talk about this being a young team. Andrew's a senior, and Manny's a sophomore starting at defensive end for the Huskies. He's done a pretty good job all year playing that defensive end spot.
Oh yeah, very young football team for sure. 2nd and we'll call it 7 here. Spartans under center, hands the ball off to the fullback there, number 30, and he's going to get up to about 4 or 5 yards there. Going to bring up just what they wanted, a 3rd and short here.
Yeah, that's what this wing T offense thrives on, is 3rd and shorts, and staying on schedule, as they say, staying ahead of the chain.
3 yards in a cloud of dust. That's exactly what they want. They're doing a good job of it here. So see if the Huskies here can stand tall. Get a stop here on their own 47-yard line, 3rd and 1. Takes it, and it is just a quarterback sneak. He's picking his way. He finds a hole, and he runs over the last Husky would-be tackler, which that was Tanner Poe sticking his head in there. And the Spartans move the chains.
Yeah, and that's like we talked about that start of the play. They're more than willing just to 3 and 4 yards in a cloud of dust, and just take the clock down and just move the chains.
Definitely. I mean, that's their game plan anyway, but they're going to go that much slower here now. For sure. So 1st and 10 Spartans. On the move here with their opening drive in the second half. In the gun, he hands the ball off to Wilkerson, and it's off tackle, and he may go. He cuts it back up. Nope. Huskies run him down there, and he picks up another Spartan first down.
And Wilkerson was he was the man in the first half for South Caldwell. He ran all over the Huskies, and right there, again, another 10, 12-yard game by Wilkerson.
So here we go, another first down here for the Spartans. Clock is running here in the 3rd quarter. Your score is South Caldwell 30, Ashe County 6. They have got the ball down to the Huskies' 31-yard line. And they like to change quarterbacks too here. We got a Satman. He's going to hand the ball to number 6. He's just going to looking for a hole and Tries to cut it back up, and that's a good job by the Husky defense. He might have got a yard right there.
Isaiah Harris on that carry.
Good job by, I believe that's Manny Alvera playing defensive end, stringing the run out and letting the rest of the Husky defense flow to the ball. Just a good defensive play by the Huskies right there.
So that brings up a 2nd and 9 for South Caldwell from the Huskies' 30-yard line. This defense has been out on the field a lot here tonight. And, of course, South Caldwell's doing exactly what they want to do, just slow, methodical drives. In the gun, South Caldwell fakes the run, quarterback keeps it, and he is just pounding up the middle there, and that's going to
Connor holds on to the ball.
Connor there on about a 4-yard run.
And
Right,
I'm not sure. I'd have to see the play again, but that looked like a busted play. It looked like the quarterback was trying to hand the ball off. He had the ball stuck out there with one hand, and he ended up just getting behind that big offensive line and getting there 4 yards.
Yeah, he didn't. If the fullback was supposed to take it, he didn't take it, and he sort of followed him. 3rd and 3 here. Caldwell looking to move the chains once again. Hand the ball. No, he fakes it here. Good fake here. And they're going to be a little short here. Good job by Huskies there on the crossbuck staying home.
Yeah, it's this wing T offense is built on getting downhill and then running misdirections off of it. And like you talked about, good job by the Husky defense staying at home and just playing good team defense on that play.
Looks like it's going to bring up a big 4th down and 3 here for the Huskies. South Caldwell has moved the ball down to the Huskies' 23-yard line. They're going unbalanced here, and they just hand power, and he's going to get the 1st down, and he is free. He is to the 5. He is into the end zone. So the Spartans will have, so that's Wilkerson with a nice 24-yard touchdown run here, and the Spartans pretty much right where they left off from the from the first half. They just start back in the second.
Yeah, just straight up, this old school power play, and got behind the big offensive line. They created a great big hole, and just what we see just happened. Just a great big hole and a good run.
Yep. Now here we go. 2-point conversion, lining up for the 2-point. In the snap, little jet sweep toss there to the front. He cuts it back in. He's going to be close. I don't believe you got in. So the Huskies do stop the 2-point conversion.
Is no good.
So here at Husky Stadium here,
36-6, South Caldwell.
the score now is South Caldwell Spartans 36, Ashe County 6. And with that, we will take a break here on the SkyZone HD Game of the Week.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Welcome back into the SkyZone HD Game of the Week here in the 3rd quarter. The Spartans have just scored again here, Will. It is 36-6 South Caldwell, which we knew we'd have our hands full tonight. We've talked about it. 6-1 South Caldwell coming in looking to stay in chase with Watauga for the conference championship. So the Spartans tee it up. They kick it off to the Huskies once again. It's a short kick. The up back looks like Trent Trivet gets it, and he's going to get the ball up to about the 40, looks like about the 43-yard line here.
Trent Trivet brought down by Isaiah Harris.
So Trent Trivet, nice job there on the return. Isaiah Harris brings him down. So let's just see. I mean, we don't want to get way ahead of ourselves, but next week, on the Watauga, you got to look to improve here at the end of this game and just see if you can take some confidence or something going into the to the Watauga game. So here we are, 1st and 10. Thompson in the gun, 2x2 to receivers. Drew out in the flats. He's throwing it short and off his back foot, and he just throws that football up. Intended for SD, so that is an incomplete pass. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
like you talked about, just threw it off his back foot, and just another errant throw.
Yeah, just not a. So here we go. 2nd and 10. Thompson in the gun. 2-by-2 set. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got the out, and it's just off his fingertips. Pretty good ball right there. Just falls incomplete. Intended for Pennington there.
And just a little high, but looked like it could have been catchable from up here. I mean, we ain't by no means right down field level. But I mean, let's see if the Husky defense can try to string some positive plays together right here.
Here we go. 3rd and 10. Ashe County with the football. Thompson waiting on the snap here. He takes it. Screen. Got the screen set up, and Roland's going to up the sidelines, and pretty nice play call there. He's going to pick up about 7-8 yards. Across the 50-yard line. He's going to bring up 4th and about 5 here, and let's see what this staff decides to do. I think they'll go for it here, but we'll see. Yeah, it does look like they're just going to leave the offense on the field. So 4th and 4 here. Let's see if the Huskies can keep the chains moving here.
Yeah, just good play call by Coach Piscopo and this Huskies coaching staff, and like you talked about, see if we can just get the chains moving.
Thompson in the gun, Roland flanked in the backfield with him, 2-by-2 set. He's looking to throw. He's got Roland in the flats. Roland catches the football, and that's just a very good tackle out here by this South Caldwell player here.
He's unable to get to the first down.
So that is a turnover on downs. The Huskies are forced to shut down
from the 48-yard line.
South Caldwell will take over at the Huskies' 48-yard line. And we are here in the 3rd quarter. Of course, again, no clock here tonight at Ashe County High School. So 1st and 10.
And the time has arrived. $1 hot dogs, $1 pizza, and
South
$2
Caldwell
barbecue
from Ashe County's 38-yard line here. Will, and the big thing is with a 36-6 lead. And this Husky team, the sidelines does not look good. They look like they are disinterested.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's what it looks like. And
Martinez, quarterback, throws a little short. He may get up the sidelines. Martinez, the senior. And he's going to be knocked out. It's a big turnover here by Huskies. Maybe that's a spark to get them started here a little bit. Martinez with a big turnover. And that surprises me there. South Caldwell taking a shot. But anyway, big turnover there for the Huskies. And that is one of those seniors there we were talking about, Martinez. Good job by him. So Ashe County's going to take over the football here after the interception by Cesar Martinez. Thompson brings the Huskies out. They're on the South Caldwell 34-yard line. Thompson takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He throws the out here to, let me get a number here. It looks like that is
pass completed to number 80, Colin Estes.
Colin Estes.
About the 25-yard line. Second about
nice
3 coming up now for
7-yard gain there. So 2nd and 3 here.
And it's a good route and good throw. It looks like the Huskies finally got a little bit of momentum. Hopefully they can get some points on the board right here.
Let's see if they, like we say, keep a drive alive, finish the drive here. Trying to get into the red zone. They've not been down there too much tonight. So 2nd and 3 from 25-yard line. Caldwell's 25-yard line. Thompson steps up in the pocket. He pushes it out to Roland. Very good, smart play by Thompson there. Heady play by the quarterback. He took a hit there, and he's going back to the huddle. So tosses it out there to Drew Roland, another senior here playing his last home football game. That's a nice 25-yard late game, and the Huskies have got it 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Yeah, just a great play by Thompson. Avoid the rush, keep the play alive, and find one of his athletes, and Drew Rowland's a very good athlete. Find him out there in space and just let your playmakers go to work.
1st and 10. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Roland with the handoff, and he is brought down for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, I believe
wrapped up by Mason.
Pulled the guard, tried to run a little power out of the shotgun, and the guard just didn't get there. The defensive line blew through the hole and drew up for a 2-yard loss.
So 2nd and goal from the 12. But this has definitely been a problem for the Huskies all year, getting down in the red zone and sort of just bogging down. Thompson brings them up to the line. Of course, he's got trips up top, single receiver down here. Now he brings Martinez in motion. He's looking to throw, and it's just not a very good throw right there.
Pass incomplete.
Threw it behind
Third
Roland,
down
so that's going to bring up
situation now,
3rd and goal from the 12-yard line.
Yeah, that looked like the ball slip, I believe. Just like you talked about, just not a very good throw, and you know we've not been accustomed to seeing Thompson underthrow anybody.
No, it just like you say, it may have slipped out of his hand there. But here we go, 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line. Ashe County, he switches rolling over. Thompson's got the snap. He's looking to throw. He's throwing the fade to the end zone to Martinez, and he just overthrows that football. He had Martinez in the corner there, and just an overthrow.
That's all it is. He just overthrew him, and Martinez was wide open in the corner of the end zone. He missed him by 2 foot.
And give that line some credit. They give him time there to throw. Martinez had a long route to run, too. So 4th and goal from about the 12-yard line. Ashe County looking to put some points on the board here in the 3rd quarter. Thompson waiting on the snap. And he takes the snap. He's looking to throw once again. Plenty of time. He throws the bullet, and it is just off Martinez's hands there. So the Huskies will turn the ball over on down once again, Will.
Yeah, had a man open, and he just, like we talked about, just been just another foot off. And
Just a tick off here and there. So South Caldwell will take over after the Huskies do get the ball down to the 13-yard line and just could not punch it in. It's going to be 1st and 10 for South Caldwell. And they are from the Huskies' 13-yard line, and they would love to take a nice long drive right here, I would say. Turn around, hand the ball off to Wilkerson, and I tell you, Trent Trivet really got in there quick that time. And here come the flags. We hadn't seen them in a while.
Wilkerson on the carry, tripped up by Trent Trivet.
So let's see what the flag's all about.
And flag came in late. I hope we ain't got any jawing or anything after the play.
Yeah, it's probably. Anyway, good job by Trent Trivet to get in there and slice in there and drop him right at the line of scrimmage. We will see what the penalty's about. They're huddled up talking. So it's
false start penalty.
And I thought they were supposed to kill that, but it is against South Caldwell. We will see. He's talking. See what Coach Hampton decides to do. He's going to move him back. It's going to be 1st and about 15 right here after the false start penalty on the Spartans.
And you know, the Huskies have had their chances tonight. South Caldwell shot themselves in the foot where they've done run out of toes. They've done it so much, and they've had
a lot of penalties.
And so and really and truly, the score does not reflect how the game is. There's just been just miscues, not complete, just physically getting dominated, just miscues.
Yeah, it's just same. Seems like the same story. Hand off to Wilkerson, and he may go. He's gone. He's to the 50. He may get called. A good effort by Andrew Peterson there, but he's to the 10, and Peterson is going to chase him down at the 3-yard line, and you've got to give that kid some credit. A 36-6 ball game, and Andrew Peterson come from a long ways to run him down, Will.
Yeah, and
brings the ball down to about the
that has to be
4-yard
praised in the film room on Monday. All that was heart and hustle from the senior. Just a great play by Andrew.
And absolutely, like you said, the senior, but a huge play for South Caldwell there. That's that was about a 70-yard run there. But again, you got to give Andrew Peterson a lot of credit, like you said, Will. A lot of heart and hustle there to chase that guy down. But South Caldwell is going to be first and goal from about the 3-yard line. Now they shift down. They hand the football off, and we get in there pretty quick, and we're going to stop him. He might have gained a yard.
Yeah, good job by the linebacker right there. And they lined up in a funky formation and shifted out of it. And
Second down now.
good job by the Husky defense getting lined up to it and not getting caught out of position.
Yeah, that was a good job. That was Brent Blevins, and that's another senior there who's had a good night here tonight. So it's second and goal. Spartans with the football from the 3-yard line. Turn, hand the ball off to the fullback, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage, and Blevins is wanting to take that football away, but he's going to lose a yard right there, so going to bring him down to third, big third down play. And hey, this team, I may have spoke too soon. Good job by this
third and goal now for South Caldwell.
defense out here in a 36-6 game. They're fighting down here at the end.
Oh, they are. They're you give the Huskies credit. They're showing a whole lot of heart down here on this goal line. And they're hopefully, let's see if we get this goal line stand.
Here we go. Third and goal from the 5. Huskies defense looking to get a stop here. Turn. Quarterback, little misdirection and missed a tackle, and he's going to get it into the end zone. So the Spartans do score again.
And the Huskies had a guy in position to make the play in the backfield, just like you talked about, just missed tackle.
Yeah, so Spartans there going to tack on 6 more. So the Spartans are going to line up from the 3-yard line for the 2-point conversion. Just noticing here something on the sidelines. Looked like the young sophomore quarterback was warming up, and it did look like Thompson might have got a little shaken up there on the last play. We will see what happens here. See who comes out to play quarterback here on the next possession. Spartans 2-point conversion, throwing the fade to the corner, and it is caught. And the Husky defender was right there, and he just mistimed his jump wheel.
Yeah, and that's that's number 11, the big 6'4" tight end, and they just threw him a jump ball. And he had a Husky in position and just mistimed his jump, and the big fella from South Caldwell just caught it over top of him.
So now here in the third quarter, been a long third quarter here. Of course, Miller Insurance scoreboard, the score here is South Caldwell 44, Ashe County 6. I guess the one going to be an interesting development here is it does look like that Thompson is not going back into the football game here. He is sitting on the bench with his helmet off. And it looks like that Peters, sophomore, had a great JV game last night. Is talking to Coach Piscopo. So I hope there's not a whole lot wrong with Thompson here tonight. But Caldwell's getting ready to kick off to the Huskies once again. Got the ball teed up from their 40-yard line. Of course, we got Estes deep in the middle with flanked by Martinez and Pennington. The kick is up, and this time he decides to kick it deep. Martinez over in the corner, and he does a good job keeping his feet, and he makes a cut. And if he is up to the 40, trying to make one guy miss the 50, and he is down to the Spartans 41-yard line there. Good job. Good job. Good return by Martinez, and there's another senior wheel.
It's a great return, and he, he's one of the. Cesar's not as much, or is not the fastest player on the team, but he's by far the quickest when it comes to side movement. He showed some pretty slick moves on that return.
So it is Blake Peterson in at quarterback for the Huskies. Peters is in the gun, looking for the snap. And he takes the snap. He hands the ball off to Roland. Roland is up, and he's trying to get away, and he does get away. And he's going to get about a 4-yard gain right there when it looked like he wasn't going to have much of nothing.
No, just good job by Drew fighting for yards, and that was all him. It looked like he was wrapped up in the backfield, or at least at the line of scrimmage, and good, just great effort play by the senior.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 5 here, and I believe that's going to bring it into the third quarter. Yes, that does bring it into the third quarter. So we will take a break here on your SkyZone HD Game of the Week. The score here is South Caldwell 44, Ashe County 6. We will be back for the fourth quarter.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by at 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
Welcome back into the SkyZone HD Game of the Week. Here starting the fourth quarter. Blake Peters is in at quarterback for the injured Wesley Thompson. The sophomore, he takes a low snap. He's looking to throw the football, and he throws it out, and it's just knocked away there from, looks like he's trying to get that ball to Estes.
And it's, like you talked about, this got knocked away, and knocked away by the South Caldwell defender. Man was open, just good defensive play.
That was a good defensive play. So third, and we're going to call it about 6 here. Peters has got his Husky team up to the line. Got trips. Peters is flanked by Drew Rowland in the backfield. Takes the snap, looking to throw the football, and he throws it. And I tell you, a little short there, and it was almost intercepted, but pretty good ball by Peters there. They just sort of read him right there. So let's bring up a big 4th and 6 here. And yeah, I don't expect we'll see a punting team.
Oh no, not with the score how it is and where they're out on the field. They're going to let the young sophomore quarterback try to get the first down.
Yep. See what happens here. 4th and 6. Peters in the gun. Looks for the snap. He's looking to throw the football. He's got it there complete to Martinez. Nice ball by Peters, throwing it right there in the gun. No, now the back judge is waving that ball incomplete. So it is incomplete pass. Looked like it was pretty good from here. Went a long ways away. So the Huskies are going to turn the ball over on downs here, Will.
Yeah, and that's, like you talked about, just Peters made a good throw, and it looked from up here like you talked about. We're a pretty good ways away, but it looked like it was. Looked like the ball. Cesar caught the ball. So
yeah, ain't much you can say. Here in the fourth quarter, South Caldwell gets the football back. So now the Spartans are going to take a timeout here. Let's see, do they have a lot of clean jerseys, or Spartans do take a timeout here, Will? And, of course, we've talked about it all year. Young football team, very young football team. And while we got a minute here, 34 football players on this football team. And, of course, we've talked about it all night, senior night. And we're going to mention the seniors right now, and you will notice there's only 7 seniors on this football team. So as we go here, Cesar Martinez, Dalton Black, Drew Rowland, Andrew Peterson, Trent Trivet, Emery Brenniger, and Damon Pennington. Of course, that's your seniors tonight playing their last home game here at Ashe County High School, and they've been important to this program. And like we said there, I probably made a comment. I pretty much thought they were done, but they're still fighting. I mean, they are still fighting.
Hey, you can just give a lot of credit. You see a lot of these hustle plays are being made, and a lot of the effort plays, and they're being made by these seniors. They're still
absolutely, yes, sir. Andrew Peterson, like you said, back to action. Caldwell hands the ball off. Number 6, he is up the right side, and he may go. He's to the 20, the 10, the 5, and he is in for another South Caldwell score. And they are just pouring it on right now, Will.
This, like you said, they're just pouring it on right now. They've got, looks to me like a lot of clean jerseys out there, like you had said at the start of the drive. And what can you say?
That is, yes, all them jerseys are clean. We hadn't seen number 6 all night, so you can't tell them kids not to play. I mean, there's a few of their starters was out there, but not on the line or anything. So good job there. Nice run by South Caldwell, and they tack on 6 more. They're getting ready. Well, they're going to try to kick the extra point here this time. So we'll stay right here with them and see if they get this extra point kicked through. I'm waiting on the snap. The snap is up. The hold is down, and the kick is up, and it is good.
And with that, that'll bring the score South Caldwell 51 to Ashe 6 points. And we talked about it. Looks like Wesley Thompson is he's looks like he suffered an injury, and he's obviously done for the night. And the young sophomore quarterback's going to try to lead out there and see if we can get the score.
Oh yeah, that's all. Just try to improve yourself and drive the team down to score here, because we're in running clock situation now. Of course, while we got a little time here, we'll talk. We didn't have our scoreboard and hadn't had time up here. We don't have a table or nothing, so we hadn't had time to check any scores. But, of course, like we said, Watauga's leading the conference, but they had a big game tonight, I believe, at Freedom High School. And then South Caldwell's only loss is to Watauga. So, of course, they're pulling for some people to help them, and they're looking to either tie for the conference championship. But this is a good South Caldwell football team. Just pretty simple, pretty basic, but good physical football.
You're exactly right. They make no bones about it. They're coming right at you, and they're not shying away from it. That great big offensive line they got, and the only problem I've seen is they commit too many penalties.
Yeah, they do have to definitely cut down on some penalties. Caldwell kicks the ball off once again. It is short and high. Looks like Pennington's coming up, one of those seniors once again. No, excuse me, Pennington's just a junior. Nice return there by Pennington.
Kenyon Pennington with the kickoff return. Has the ball down at about the 37-yard line.
Brings it down to the Husky, to the Huskies' 37-yard line.
11 minutes to play in the fourth quarter.
How many? And it does look like there's about 11 minutes here to play in the fourth quarter. Of course, South Caldwell with a big lead here. Peterson in at quarterback. He throws a little out to, can't tell who caught it over there. Looks like
pass completed to Estes.
To Estes once again. Estes has really come on here. Second part of the season, that's a kid that's just getting better and better.
Second one now coming up for
So a nice 9-yard gain on first down. Brings the ball up to the 46-yard line. It's going to be second one here. Peters got him up in the gun. The Huskies are in somewhat of a hurry. Just since Martinez's motion. Peters is looking to throw once again. Getting a little pressure, and he tries to get out of it, but he is going down. They're going to call him down, I think, when we try to get rid of that football. They could have probably caught a fumble right there, but they didn't. So Peters does take a sack right there. So he's going to lose if he's going to. So it's going to bring down 3rd and 7. Hey, I'm still impressed with this kid. I mean, and I guarantee he is nervous. I mean, this is his first real varsity action.
Yeah, and we talked about the JV game last night. He led a 20-point comeback with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. As talking to Coach Piscopo, he said Blake just got hot and led the comeback.
Here we go. Good job at Blake. Back to pass again. He throws it. It is complete. It's going to be short of the first down there, but a good job. So it's fourth.
Number 2, Dalton Black.
Dalton Black,
Senior.
one of them seniors. with a nice catch here on senior night. It's going to be 4th and 5, and the Huskies are, of course, going to go for it here. Let's call it 4th and 4 here. So Piscopo does bring the young quarterback over to talk to him a little bit on the sidelines, and he is got him back under center here. Or, of course, he is in the gun, but he's got him lined up ready to go. See if they can pick up a first down here. Sends Martinez in motion. Peters looking to throw. He breaks the pocket, and he is throwing it back across, which you would never say to do, but that ball is complete. Nice play by Peters there. He completes it again to Dylan Black. Good job by the senior.
Dalton Black.
I'm sorry, Dalton Black. Getting him a couple of touchdowns or catches here on senior night.
And like you talked about, Peters rolled to his right, threw across his body, broke the cardinal sin for quarterbacks.
Back across the middle of the field, but good job by Peters there, 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Peters looking for the snap. He's got it. He throws it out once again, and it is just a little off there. That was intended for STs.
And he had a man open just to tick off of Blake tonight. I'm really rooting for Blake to try to get one in the end zone right here.
Oh, yeah. It'd be fun to see. But, I mean, good to see. Sophomore be up here next year. And of course, the JV team, we talked earlier, have won their last 2 games, so they're improving. So 2nd and 10 from the 50. Blake Peters in at quarterback for the injured Thompson. Looking to throw. He gets it out. His receiver falls down and might have had it there, but that ball does fall incomplete.
That's incomplete.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 10 here.
3rd down.
And like you said, had a man in the area and looked like he just slipped on the turf. And you can tell from sitting up here, the field got tore up pretty bad a week or 2 ago against High Brighton, and it don't look like it's recovered very much. It looks like it's still pretty bare in some spots.
It's pretty bare. So 3rd and 10 from the 50. Peters in the gun. Looking to throw. Bobbles the snap. He picks it up, and he tries to get it out to Rolling there, and after the bobble snap, it just knocked the timing and everything off. So it's going to be 4th and 10 from the 50 here, and I would assume they're going to go for it once again.
Yeah, just with the score how it is, and you got a lot of your backups in trying to get them some playing time. But let's see if I can get the first down right here.
Yep, see what happens. So Peters brings the Huskies up to the line. Looking to throw the foot, or in the gun. Looking to throw once again is Peters. He's got a man. He's going down the middle. He's got Martinez, and it's just a little off there. Good throw by the young sophomore, just off right there. So that falls incomplete. Going to turn the ball over on downs.
Yeah, good strong throw. Looked like he just overthrew him. I mean, that's all you can say. But good job by the offensive line, giving the young kid some time, trying to protect him. Like you talked about, I know Blake's nervous.
Oh, yeah. Good job there by the young sophomore. And here we go from the 50. South Caldwell does take over the ball on downs. We are in the fourth quarter. Do not know how much time, but it should be getting pretty late here, I think. Huskies finally get lined up defensively. South in the gun. Pitch it out, and he just slips down. Can't tell who that is. A clean running back number in the game there. So going to lose about 5.
And, we talked about the footing on the field being, or the field being a little bare and the footing being a little bad. That's what happened right there. Running back just slipped.
Oh, yeah. It's a tore up mess. So it brings up 2nd and 15 for the Spartans. Ashe County here, of course, we knew it'd be a rebuilding year and in the new league, and it's been a tough year. Looks like that the Spartans are under center here. Going to hand the ball off once again up the middle. And he is brought down. He might have gained 2 yards right there.
Good job by the Husky defense, getting tackling and just getting him wrapped up, getting him on the ground.
Third down coming up for the Spartans.
Yep, it's going to be 3rd and about 12 here for the Spartans. See if this Husky team can get a stop defensively. And being we are not sure how much time, I'm sure there's probably more and I could wait, but I don't want to miss out because I've got in mind who I know I'm going to give the player of the game to. And I think he's got it before, but I really don't care. And it's going to a senior, and I think he deserves it. But let's watch this, see if Spartan play right here. He is letting the play clock run down, so let's see if we can finish this statement here. But, Will, as far as I'm concerned, my Dr. Pepper player of the game, and he's had to do it all year. He's pretty much played any position. They've asked the Spartans, we'll take a timeout here as the play clock was running down. He's had to switch positions in the middle of the game several times this year, and I coached a kid. I know he don't complain unless something bad's changed, and he always plays his guts out there, and I'm giving the Dr. Pepper player of the game to Drew Rowland.
Absolutely. I mean, you talk about your Swiss Army knife. He's been for the Huskies all year. He's played running back. He's played receiver. He plays on defense. He returns kicks. He returns punts. He does it. I mean, he's done it all. And he's put in real guts performance, having to play running back for the injured Peterson. And I completely agree.
And of course, I've said this before, he's normally out there at receiver, and when you have to move him, you're losing a player at another position. So, Drew Rowland's going to be our Dr. Pepper player of the game here tonight on senior. That's this senior. Drew Rowland is your Dr. Pepper player of the game. So now back to action here after the Spartans take a timeout. It's 3rd and 12. Spartans are snap the football. They pitch it out here and we run him down there. That's a good tackle by number 14 out here. Andrew Peterson, the senior, makes a big play. So now it's going to be 4th down and
4th down situation now.
Probably about 15 for South Caldwell here. And they're going to run the punt team out.
Yeah, just good job by Peterson, wrap him up and getting the tackle. And let's, we've talked about got the sophomore quarterback out there. Let's see if the young sophomore can take his offense down the field and try to get a moral victory.
Let's see if we can just get some points on the board. Back to punt. Snap is good. The punt is off. Estes back to receive. It takes a Spartan bounce, and boy, Estes about let that ball hit him. So the Spartans will down the ball at the 14-yard line of the Huskies, and the Huskies will bring the offense back out, of course, with Blake Peters in at quarterback. And like we said, the Spartans with a lot of clean uniforms out there. Peters in at quarterback for the Huskies. Of course, your score here is 51-6 Spartans. Peters throws the out to Estes, and Estes slips down, but he does get a nice completion and a nice pickup of about 8 yards.
Pass completed to Estes.
Real good job. Real good throw by Blake right there. And nice. Real good throw by Blake right there. And, once again, we talk about the field. Estes just slipped.
Yeah, now you're dealing with some dew and so on now. So 2nd and 2 here for the Huskies. Peters takes the snap. He's looking to throw once again. He's going deep. And just a little miscommunication there, and that's understandable.
Yeah, got the young kid in there trying to play playing quarterback. Like you said, just a sophomore. He's a JV quarterback, and he I don't know how many varsity reps he gets in practice.
That is the end of the ball game.
Right there you go, Will. That is the end of the ball game. Of course, it snuck up on us with no scoreboard here tonight, but the Ashe County Huskies fall here tonight to a very good South Caldwell team, 51-6. And with that being said, we will see you next week as the Huskies travel to Watauga for the final regular season game. And that is Will Taylor and Mark Hudler signing off for tonight. That's your Ashe County SkyZone Channel 1 Game of the Week. We will see you next week.